If you're dealing with cold feet, nighttime leg cramps, or swollen ankles, the problem might not be what you think. Poor circulation is silently affecting millions of people over 60, causing discomfort in the feet, legs, and knees that most people just accept as part of aging. But here's the truth: you don't have to live with it. Today, I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and I'm going to share 4 essential vitamins that can transform your circulation naturally, helping your blood flow smoothly and reducing the risk of dangerous clots. Pay close attention, especially to the last one, because it's incredibly powerful for protecting your blood vessels. Healthy circulation is essential for your entire body to function properly, and when this system fails, it often leads to problems like varicose veins, which are enlarged veins that don't work properly, as well as hardened and blocked arteries in your neck, heart, and legs, a condition known as atherosclerosis. Poor circulation can also cause your wounds to take longer to heal, your leg muscles to become weak, and other problems to get worse, like neuropathy, causing burning sensations and painful tingling in your feet. What's most concerning is that when there are circulatory problems, blood can pool and become thicker, especially in your legs, and this can lead to the formation of clots in both veins and arteries, which in some cases can be very serious. But before we get to the vitamins, you need to know the 5 warning signs that indicate your circulation problem might be more serious. If you have any of these, in addition to using the natural remedies I'm about to share, seek medical help as soon as possible, because an imaging test, along with a clinical evaluation, can help you treat the problem in time and avoid complications. The first warning sign is persistent numbness or tingling, like an uncomfortable sensation in your legs and feet that happens very often, especially when you spend a lot of time sitting, crossing your legs, or standing for long periods. If you notice this happens to you frequently, it's a warning sign because your muscles and nerves might not be getting the oxygen supply they need. The second warning sign is always having cold feet, even on the hottest days, which can also indicate poor circulation. Warning sign number 3 is leg cramps. Either when walking or exercising that are so intense they force you to stop whatever you're doing. This happens because your muscles might not be getting the oxygen and nutrients they need during physical activity. This condition is known as intermittent claudication, and it's a clear marker that the circulation in your legs is failing. Many times cramps get worse at night, forcing you to jump out of bed or massage yourself to get relief. Some people, instead of cramps, suffer from restless legs at night, a feeling where it's impossible to find a comfortable position. If you feel this discomfort, it means the circulatory problem is already affecting your nerves, and it shouldn't be ignored. Sign number 4 is a change in your skin color. You might notice it looking paler or purple with a bluish tint, or dark brown spots may also appear, especially on the feet near the ankle. This is a sign that your blood vessels are damaged, and it can also cause wounds to take longer to heal and make your legs swell easily. The 5th sign is varicose veins and spider veins, which look like dilated, twisted veins that can be seen on the skin with a reddish or bluish color. This happens when the walls of the veins are weakened or their valves don't work properly, causing blood to flow in a direction that isn't natural or to pool, leading to all the symptoms mentioned. All these signs warn that your circulation needs attention as soon as possible. At this point, I want to tell you that all of this has a solution. In many cases, the problem can be reversed, especially by incorporating natural remedies. Now let's look at the 4 vitamins to improve your circulation and strengthen both your veins and arteries. The first is niacin, also known as vitamin B3. This is a key nutrient because of its positive effects on circulatory health. This vitamin works to maintain the flexibility and strength of blood vessels, helping to prevent blockages, reducing the formation of blood clots, and improving blood flow. This is especially important for people who suffer from varicose veins or venous insufficiency. In addition to improving circulation, niacin plays a very important role in heart health because it helps regulate cholesterol levels. What it does is lower LDL cholesterol, also known as bad cholesterol, and increase HDL levels, known as good cholesterol. This is essential to prevent plaque from forming and clogging the arteries, keeping them clean and open for good blood flow. When these cholesterol plaques build up, they harden and narrow the blood vessels, making it harder for blood to pass through and increasing the risk of serious health problems such as heart attacks, strokes, and circulatory disorders in your legs. That's why maintaining adequate levels of this vitamin prevents all that damage and at the same time protects your heart health. But the benefits of niacin go even further. In the brain, it protects neurons from age-related damage, improving memory and concentration, allowing for healthier aging after 60. Now, how can you effectively get this vitamin? Niacin is naturally found in a variety of foods that you probably already have at home. Eggs, for example, are an accessible source and easy to include in your breakfast. Chicken, especially the breast, stands out for being low in fat and rich in niacin. As for fish, salmon, and tuna are excellent options, not only because they provide this vitamin, but also because they contain other nutrients like vitamin D and very healthy fatty acids. Finally, nuts like almonds are a very practical option for snacks between meals. The daily amount of niacin recommended for adults over 60 is between 14 and 16 mmol per day. This amount can be very easily obtained from a balanced diet. For example, a 100-gram chicken breast contains more than half the niacin you need per day. In most cases, it's not necessary to take supplements as long as your diet already includes these foods. However, excess supplemental niacin can cause a phenomenon called niacin flush, which shows up as redness, warmth, and widespread itching. Although it's generally not dangerous, it can be quite uncomfortable. But this vitamin is just the beginning. Now I want to talk to you about another one that's very important for the health of your blood vessels. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is a powerful antioxidant that has a direct effect on your blood vessels, strengthening their walls and helping them stay flexible and resilient. This keeps those pathways where your blood flows strong and in good condition, able to withstand the damage that can come with age. In addition to these positive effects, vitamin C plays a crucial role in the production of collagen, a protein that acts as a natural support for the walls of arteries and veins. This reinforcement is essential because it strengthens the structure of these vessels. When collagen is in good condition, the risk of developing varicose veins and other circulatory problems is reduced. These effects are even more important in the legs, where blood vessels are under greater pressure due to gravity and the distance from the heart. That's why a good amount of vitamin C improves circulation in both the legs and feet, also reducing inflammation in those areas. This is especially beneficial for those who suffer from restless leg syndrome, or that feeling of tired and heavy legs at the end of the day. What are the best sources of this powerful vitamin? Fresh citrus fruits like oranges or lemons, as well as kiwis and strawberries, are among the main ones. Ideally, you should eat these foods as fresh as possible because this vitamin breaks down quickly when exposed to air and light, which means it loses its effectiveness. Many people don't know this, but a guava contains more vitamin C than an orange. This vitamin is also found in vegetables like broccoli, red bell peppers, and spinach. Now pay close attention. Even though vitamin C supplements are available, it's extremely important not to exceed 2,000 millimoles per day, since this can cause digestive discomfort and increase the risk of kidney stones. That's why it's always better to prioritize natural sources that provide it safely and effectively. Supplements should only be considered in specific situations and with a doctor's prescription. Before we continue, let me know in the comments if you've been experiencing any of these circulation problems, and if you're finding this helpful, subscribe to Dr. Emily Carter and hit the notification bell for more senior health tips after 60. Now that we know the fundamental role of niacin and vitamin C in circulation, it's time to talk about another key nutrient, vitamin K. This vitamin is essential for protecting the circulatory system and preventing the formation of clots, allowing blood to flow optimally to the extremities, thus improving the health of both veins and arteries. Its main function is to regulate blood clotting in a very controlled way, preventing both hemorrhages and the formation of dangerous clots. In addition, vitamin K plays a crucial role in preventing calcium from accumulating in the walls of the arteries, which prevents them from hardening and developing atherosclerosis, that condition which reduces blood flow and increases the risk of serious health problems such as heart attacks and strokes. To obtain it naturally, leafy green vegetables like broccoli, spinach, and kale are excellent sources. These foods not only provide vitamin K, but also antioxidant and anti-inflammatory substances that protect all your cells, along with fiber, which is very beneficial for your gut. Additionally, kiwis contain vitamin K and are very easy to incorporate into your diet. I recommend preparing a green juice rich in antioxidants, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin K made with celery and kale leaves, a kiwi or a red apple to sweeten, a piece of ginger, and a few mint leaves. If you want to sweeten it a bit more, a teaspoon of cinnamon is an excellent option. I recommend drinking a glass every morning without straining it. But pay attention here. If you are taking anticoagulants like warfarin, it's important to know that you don't need to cut back on foods rich in vitamin K. The problem isn't eating them, but making sudden changes in how much you consume. What your doctor does is adjust the dose of the anticoagulant to keep its effects stable in your body, and this depends on your vitamin K levels also staying stable. If one day you eat a lot of broccoli, and the next day you don't eat any vegetables at all, this can affect how the medication works. That's why it's best to always keep a consistent amount of vegetables in your diet and eat them regularly. If you decide to increase or decrease your intake, talk to your doctor first to adjust your medication dosage. Now we've reached one of the most powerful vitamins for circulatory health, vitamin E. This nutrient is well known for its antioxidant properties that help protect our cells from daily wear and tear. To understand it better, imagine your blood vessels are like water pipes. Over time, those pipes can oxidize and weaken, especially if they're constantly exposed to harmful substances. Free radicals are exactly those harmful substances, tiny particles that circulate throughout the body, and if they're not kept in check, they can oxidize and weaken the walls of your blood vessels. Vitamin E acts like a protective shield, preventing those free radicals from causing damage. That way, your arteries and veins stay strong and flexible, allowing for better blood flow and reducing the risk of diseases in your heart, brain, and legs. In addition, this vitamin helps prevent the formation of clots, which significantly lowers the risk of blockages in your circulatory system. But its benefits don't stop there. Vitamin E stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that causes our blood vessels to relax and dilate. This process, called vasodilation, makes it easier for blood to flow and lowers blood pressure, allowing the heart to work more efficiently. To gain its benefits, foods like the yolk of free-range eggs, almonds, pumpkin seeds, or sunflower seeds, and vegetables like spinach and broccoli are very rich in vitamin E. Also, avocado is a very important natural source, especially when you scrape off the darker flesh that's in contact with the skin. Many people don't know that extra virgin olive oil is a natural remedy that, besides having healthy fats, also contains vitamin E. Regarding supplements, my opinion is that they're not necessary unless your doctor recommends them for a specific reason, such as poor absorption due to intestinal problems or a proven vitamin E deficiency. In fact, supplements taken in high or uncontrolled doses increase the risk of complications such as bleeding. On the other hand, a single serving of almonds, 30 grams, which is about a handful, already covers nearly 50% of the recommended daily dose. If you complement your diet with plenty of leafy green vegetables and healthy oils, the levels of vitamin E you'll get are more than enough to protect your circulatory system's health without the need for additional supplements. Let me recap these 4 powerful vitamins for circulation after 60. Start with niacin from eggs, chicken, fish, and almonds to strengthen blood vessels and regulate cholesterol. Add vitamin C from citrus fruits, kiwis, and bell peppers to build strong collagen and flexible arteries. Include vitamin K from leafy greens like spinach and kale to prevent clots and keep arteries from hardening. And don't forget vitamin E from almonds, avocados, and olive oil to protect against free radical damage and improve blood flow. If this video helped you understand how to improve your circulation naturally, please subscribe to Dr. Emily Carter for more senior health tips after 60. And let me know in the comments which of these 4 vitamins you're going to focus on first. Remember, healthy circulation is possible at any age with the right nutrition. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health.